Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shereen and I'm a classical vocal student by day and a formally trained professional makeup artist here to help you with your makeup, especially with your stage makeup. So today I will demonstrate how to apply foundation with foundation brush, beauty blender and a makeup sponge. So I will start with a foundation buffing brush. Show you how to apply foundation with this brush using my Saint Laurent foundation. So it has a wand like this. So I just go ahead and just kind of draw it here. So do spread the foundation equally on your face. Then, so make sure I get it every corner. So I take my brush. Ideally you work from inside of your face to outside. So I'll start from here, nose. So make sure you don't miss the inside corner of the nose. So just doing this little circle motion. So this is how you properly buff the foundation. And then your forehead. Okay. So just circular motion. Okay, again I would check if I miss any corner. Okay, just flip my nose like this to just make sure I buff it in. And don't miss your hairline, just lightly pull it into your hairline. So the remainder you can just use it to buff on your neck. So you should not drag the foundation brush like this, because what it does is that it doesn't give you a very nice finish. You want a really nice and a very dewy kind of finish. You don't want to look, just look really flat. So ideally you should just buff it, circle. Don't drag it like this. So foundation buffing brush is suitable for anyone who is not a beginner in foundation. I personally find it that you need a little practice compared to other tools. However, using a foundation buffing brush can save a lot of product because it doesn't absorb more products like sponges do. So if you're already not a beginner, you already have been doing makeup, so buffing brush would be really, really nice. And so the next tool I will cover is beauty blender. So for beauty blender, always wet it before use. So I already wet it here. So why do you wet it is to prevent the sponge to absorb more product than it should be. So I use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, color 120. So I palm it on my finger, just blot it. So I blot it a bit wider so that I can blend the foundation evenly. So how do you use a beauty blender properly? As opposed at this name, blender, it actually doesn't work if you blend it. So what you do is that you just press it really hard, like this. So you can press it as hard as you can stand, but not hurting yourself. So just press it and your nose. So you can use this tip that. So this is one good thing about beauty blender, that is that it has this really sharp corner. So you just slightly powder your nose, just like press it in. Okay, as usual, don't miss your hairline and any tip of your skin. And so I would just hold the blender a little bit slanted so it can just fit my under eye, and just a little bit on the neck. So the benefits of a beauty blender is that it's very, very suitable if you are a beginner in makeup. All you need to do is just press it in. It's a no-brainer. So I would recommend beauty blender if you are an ultimate beginner when it comes to makeup. However, compared to foundation brush, it does absorb more foundation, so you would have to put a little bit more than usual if you are using a beauty blender compared to brush. So with brush, you just need very little, but you need extra if you are using a sponge. So the last two I'm going to talk about is makeup sponges. So this is how a makeup sponge looks like. Sorry, it's a bit dirty. I usually use this quite a lot. So it's the same as beauty blender. You need to wet it for optimal result. It to be wet to optimize the result, and it is also to prevent the sponge take up more of your foundation. I already wet it in here, and then I take my Inglot AMC foundation. I would do this a little bit different. I just take like this flat foundation brush to kind of just brush through it. So different from beauty blender where you just stipple or press it in, I would do this little twist motion. So it's just using my wrist to twist it. So I would just do a little twist like this. So for the nose, I would just pull it a little bit, and so make sure that the corners are covered, and then the eyes, under the eyes, and the side of the nose. So the hairline, I would just pull it in like this, and then a bit on the neck. So beauty sponge is a very old school method. I use it when I first studied makeup, which is 9 years ago. So you won't see it nowadays, as beauty blender has pretty much take over the makeup sponge. So the good thing about makeup sponge is that it has many surface, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so you can use it for different tasks like cream contouring, cream highlights, to dab and buff the liquid blusher. Also to clean up extra products, or for example, like the powder from the eyeshadow fell off from your eyes. So you can use this to clean it up very easily. Makeup artists back then actually do use this sponge to blend their eyeshadow, but you don't need it anymore nowadays because you have a really good blending brush, which back then you don't have. It's a very multi-purpose tool that it's very much forgotten nowadays. So like foundation brush, it needs a little bit of practice compared to beauty blender. I would say it's compared to beauty blender. I would say even a little bit more practice compared to a so a little bit more practice compared to a foundation brush. But once if you master using this little thing here, it's a very good tool for makeup, as it is very multi-purpose. You can use it pretty much for many things. So if you find this video educational and you learn something on this video, please like my video and maybe share it to your friends. And also if you would like to receive the updates on my video posting, do subscribe my channel. So I hope you have a nice day and you enjoy this video. I see you next. Bye.